Son of Rangers, look at the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today in this unimportant review, we have the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Universal Monsters Frankenstein's Monster, who is also Raphael. Probably should have started with that.
Probably, but you know what? I would actually love to see this movie.
Actually, it would be probably better than the Michael Bay's, that's for sure.
Steve, but Michael Bay had Megan Fox in it. I'm sorry.
No.
You can't justify that. She
No.
drinks her own blood, I guess. That's something cool.
The only movie I really didn't mind her in was Jennifer's Body. That's the only movie I could think of that was like legitly a solid movie with her in it.
I honestly don't know any other movies besides Jennifer
First
Body.
Transformers was acceptable.
Oh yeah, she was in Transformers. Look, woo, right over my head.
But anyways, main reason I picked this up is I like Universal Monsters. I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm actually going to collect these over the actual Universals because I like them, but I'm not that invested into them. While I really like Turtles, so it kind of I get two per.
Yeah.
I get two for the price of one out of this. That and I used to love the old Playmates ones of these as a kid. So having more updated versions of that, I think, is fantastic. And for the rest of the packaging, just shows you everybody else coming out, which...
Who's the mystery person?
It's April O'Neil as Bride of Frankenstein. She's already up for pre-order.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was kind of teased at this time, because Donatello is also up for pre-order, who isn't even
is he?
on the packaging.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so you get like the It's Alive, Raphael's Frankenstein, he's been shell-shocked, all this. Like, it's actually really nice packaging, and... I've been throwing boxes away lately, especially because of baby coming. But
that's
I need room. But this,
cool.
Yeah, this box is actually sweet. And then I put the plastic back in upside down. We're gonna have to get this stuff out real quick. But you can even see Raphael there. You see him in there, and it's just lots of blacks and reds. But battery's dying, so I'm gonna have to go swap out the batteries real quick and get the accessories out of here, and then we'll be on to the actual talking about the toy. Alright, so we got Frank and Raph open up out of his cardboard prison. First and foremost, why does part of his shell peek out underneath his clothing?
What is that?
He has pants, he has a jacket. Why is there shell there?
Is that shell?
It's a shell.
What the
How did the pants get under the shell?
Oh, I got questions.
Right?
Oh, we're gonna
why my underwear's coming apart on the bottom of mine. Oh, maybe that's just how that is.
I got a lot of questions now. I'm so confused.
Because I don't think there's a way for that to connect. I think that's just like that.
That's so weird.
Huh, I didn't notice that. Okay. Oh, God bless it. I was like, man, we should do this one. I haven't really looked at it in a while. It's been hanging out in my office, and I feel like so I can put them on the shelf.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I get them up, and I'm like, really looking at this thing. I'm like, he's got some odd choices for detailing. On a high note, though, the head looks sweet.
Yeah, you gotta give it something. At least it's got that. I like the details on it.
My favorite thing is it's just like a normal turtle head, but they like this part's stapled onto his head. Like you see, it's kind of grafted, and even parts of the plastic is just not plastic, but like the skin is just hanging off the back of the head. And then the teeth are painted nicely. It's got that wrinkled lips. It's got the bolts coming out of his neck. On the one side, he's got the hose. On the other side, some cat hair, because Serval's been hanging out in the office.
I do like that it's damaged shell, and then they put the sewer plate on it.
Yeah, it's got like part of the sewer plate here. He's got whatever this handle is holding in the chains. He's got some staples. He's got
gas pressure.
Yeah, gas pressure gauge, which I thought was loose, but I guess not. And then some tubes. So he's got the tube running from his neck, and then the one for his chest. And then he also has the size, which are just lightning bolts.
That is actually kind of sweet.
It looks more like I can't think of the name, but it's struck by lightning.
Yeah.
And it's even got the balls.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like you'd see it kind of like this.
Yeah.
What can I think of the name? It's gonna bug me. Well, anyways, that's what they look like. They're pretty sweet. Some of the
Steve was like, oh, yeah, I remember.
Some of the silver is coming off just a little bit from where you put them into here, so do be wary of that. Also, the chains on his waist are actually legit. the real chains.
Oh, this sounds kind of bad. That could damage the figure.
I think it's fine because a lot of this is just like the colors because of the plastic.
Really?
So you're not gonna really scuff. My only concern is that it seems like if I shift him around enough, the chains just like the sag around his waist. And I had to shift him back up to get him over this, so it's just a little bit of finessing.
Pain in the butt.
But nothing too complicated. God, it's just like... You ever, like, you know what he reminds me? He's like those people of Walmart where you got, like, the guy's, like, bellies just, like, flopping out from underneath his shirt.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like to me.
Hanging out in the Amigo, yeah.
Where it's just, like, the most, like, unkept belly. It's just, like, the guy never had muscle mass once.
It is
and it's
very, very disturbingly weird.
Yeah, it's weird. And then it's got his elbow, or the knee pads there. His gigantic boots with 2 toes, which I can appreciate. Also very square. It's got more bolts on there. Overall paint job is really solid. Not really too much to complain about there. He's even got stitching and stapling on his hands and wrists. He's got a piece of metal just kind of hanging out there, holding this arm in together. And then his fingers are kind of warped looking a bit. You can see they bend in weird angles. But he also comes with a pair of gripping hands, which also have the same stapling going on. And then some clenched fists for punching.
I don't know, I actually kind of like the weird fingers.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Like, it's definitely got that kind of look to it.
Yeah.
It's just... got that shell. Like, I didn't really notice that till now. It's weird. Can I cut it?
Can you cut the jacket off?
This is all one piece, so I could just trim that and call it a day if I really wanted to. I don't know if I'm going to go that hard into it, though.
I don't know. It looks like his shirt is an actual shell thing.
Yeah, or even possibly somebody that lost a bunch of weight, and then it's just got like that excess
Got
skin.
the excess skin hanging.
Yeah, it's just odd choice. Odd choice. First articulation, head. It's actually on the head and the neck are separate joints. So you actually get a lot of play with that. Shoulders go up about that far, down that far. Can pretty much rotate all the way around. The shell doesn't really get too much in the way. You can also see there's a bit of a gap here on the shell too.
Oh.
Especially underneath the sewer plate here.
Yeah.
He has double jointed elbows, but the elbow pad kind of gets in the way a bit. So it works more like a single joint, but it doesn't break the illusion. Hand can rotate all the way around. It's on a hinge, so you can go. If it wasn't so stiff, forward and back.
I feel like you're gonna break the piece off.
Nothing at the, nothing at the waist. Legs can go outwards about that far, inwards about that far. Forward, not too much back because of the shell. Rotation. I think it's a double jointed knee.
Looks like it is.
I'm going to claim single. I don't really notice that joint, and this one bends a little bit, but again, the pad gets in the way. And then for the feet, you can go forward and back, and pivot side to side. So overall, I actually like this figure.
Oh, I was going to say, it looks pretty good. I like it. I mean, it's got a lot of little nitpicking issues with it, but nothing like
It's
major.
mainly, I don't understand how this happened because of the way it's set up. Because this would be attached. Like, I guess maybe it's the shell maybe was attached as a separate piece is the only thing I could think of.
No. But
Because he had, like, again, he's Frankenstein together, right? So he wasn't assembled maybe at the same time. So maybe that's why that hangs out there. I like the accessories. The weapons are cool. It's got a lot of very unique touches.
Weapons, definitely.
And definitely has me excited for the rest of them. So if you guys are into Universal Monsters and like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and especially if you like those old Playmates ones where they did the monsters with those, I think this is a nice homage to that. And pretty sweet. Kind of wish it was maybe a little bit cheaper.
How much?
I think about 38.
Yeah, I think...
Because he's about ultimate price, which at ultimate price, I kind of wish he had more stuff.
Well, no, like standard right now is $34. I just seen them. They're $34. Every NECA figure at Walmart that
Well, yeah, because they're all ultimates now. We don't get individual releases. And now that they're ultimates, they charge more money.
Yeah, because there's like no like even like the sticker that was like before, you know, that's gone. It's just all $29.
Yeah, because that's the one thing I kind of miss is we don't get waves anymore. You know, like the Kenner aliens where you got like 3 of them at a time. Now it's one's almost the price of 2 of them, and you're waiting for that one release to come out. Ah, the good old days. And by good old days, I mean just a couple of years ago.
When collecting was affordable.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've had to cut I got cut back on lines. I just can't. Like, I started collecting Spawn, and now I'm at the point where I'm kind of getting picky on which ones I'm buying.
Yeah,
because it's like the overkill. Normally I would have just grabbed, but now it's like I don't know if I really like them, and then I'm not really that attached to the character, so maybe if he pops up on clearance. The same with like Cygor. I already have the Raw 10. Do I really need the more articulated one? I kind of like the Raw 10 a little bit better, but it'd be nice because line purposes to get the other one.
Yeah.
And I guess I was like, yeah, if he pops up on clearance, I'll grab him. But I kept I got Khan on pre-order still because I just think he's cool. Like as a character, it's like one of McFarlane's more like it was like one of his first other offshoots other than Spawn. So I think it's a cool figure. But for the most part, like I kind of have to have a reason now why I'm buying stuff. I can't just get it because I just kind of want it.
Everything just went up like a crazy price, so.
Yeah, but this I think is like acceptable enough. I just it being called an ultimate, I think should have more things.
Speaking of crazy price changes, you know those $9.97 Playmates Godzillas? They're $15 at Walmart now.
Yeah, it depends which ones. Like the ones that I've seen at Target, they're cheaper still, but it's like the ones that were already out. But the con with the propeller stuff, they're 15.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, it's just everything's getting pricey. Like even like the Power Rangers are like 25, 27 now. Granted, Power Rangers come with more stuff than this guy, but he's also way bigger.
Yeah,
so it's like, just can't win. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So help us defeat those guys just by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a Ranger. What do you guys think? Are you guys super into paying more money for the figures?
Yay!
Would you like to see more stuff come with these guys? Or like at least if like I understand bumping up prices because of production costs, but maybe trying to figure out a way to
fill that gap in,
make me feel less bad about it.
Yeah,
you know. Anyways, help us defeat those guys just by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. I always like to keep up to date with you and donate. We really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.